Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a major and unprecedented development. The federal government has deployed National Guard troops and has taken temporary control over Washington, D.C.'s police department. What triggered this move? What's the legal basis? And what's at stake for democracy and local governance? Let's break it down. On August 11th, 2025, President Trump declared a crime emergency in D.C., citing rising violence, even though official crime statistics show violent crime is actually at a 30-year low, with drops in homicides, robberies, and carjackings from 2023 levels. Responding to a recent carjacking incident, Trump ordered the deployment of 800 D.C. National Guard troops and invoked Section 740 of the D.C. Home Rule Act to federalize the Metropolitan Police Department for up to 30 days. So under what authority is President Trump doing this? The D.C. Home Rule Act allows the president to federalize the D.C. police for emergencies after a 48-hour notice to Congress and up to 30 days total unless Congress approves an extension. Since D.C. is not a state, the president controls the National Guard there, a unique setup not available elsewhere. Note that overstepping into civilian policing could raise issues under the Posse Comitatus Act, which restricts military involvement in law enforcement, especially if the Guard is federalized. By mid-August, federal agents and Guard troops were patrolling prominent D.C. neighborhoods such as U Street and Navy Yard with checkpoints and round-the-clock presence. More than 40 arrests and gun seizures were reported, and critics argue many arrests were for minor offenses. Reactions have been starkly divided. Local leaders like Mayor Muriel Bowser criticized the move as unsettling and unprecedented, while acknowledging legal compliance. Nationally, opponents warn this echoes authoritarian tactics, and maybe even a future declaration of martial law, highlighting how far our democracy has eroded. This action raises several pressing questions. Statehood and home rule. Critics say this underscores D.C.'s vulnerability under limited autonomy and fuels the push for full statehood. Local officials are mobilizing legal challenges. Congressional roadblocks. Extending federal control beyond 30 days demands Congress's approval, which could be very hard, especially given Democratic resistance. Trump hinted he might declare a national emergency to bypass the process. What happens from here? Congress could reject any extension request, forcing the federal presence to pull back in 30 days. Courts may also strike down overreach as unlawful, and city officials continue legal and political resistance. Significantly, President Trump has indicated that D.C. could serve as a model or a threat to other urban centers like New York, Chicago, Baltimore, and Oakland. This raises alarms about the normalization of federal troops in Democratic-led cities. The actual actions of Trump, deploying federal troops, seizing local policing authority, is both legally novel and politically explosive. It reveals tensions over local autonomy, potential executive overreach, and the fragility of democratic norms. What do you think? Is federal intervention ever justified in the name of public safety? Or is this a dangerous precedent? Let me know in the comments, and be sure to like, subscribe, and ring that bell if you want more breakdowns like this. If you have a story to tell, go to www.whereiwas.com and share your story. Thanks for watching.